taking a few more this weekend as I travel to Burlington, Vermont, that was recently hit with floodwaters, and there's a lot of damage out there. So I'll be documenting my journey out there and really more of what I do in the midst of a disaster and what my work looks like. Okay, Chicago. So the foundation of Minuteman, we had originally only serviced states within about a 400 mile of Texas. But now, thanks to a partnership with another nonprofit called AirLink, we're able to fly volunteers all around the country free of charge. So this has been a huge game changer for us. So rather than having to drive volunteers 30 hours into Vermont, we can just fly them free of charge instead. That's a great partnership that's really changed the game for us at Minuteman. For me personally, travel, I normally never travel. In fact, the only other time I ever got on a flight was in college when I went to Las Vegas, which, I mean, it was all right. I wouldn't go back. Sorry, Vegas. But now with my work, even though, again, like I said in our last video, about 90% of my job is just sitting at a desk, I do travel quite often every year. Also, vlogging, if that's what you want to call this, in front of a bunch of other people is not quite my strong suit, but that's the whole point of this, to document this whole process. So I'm documenting even the not so glamorous parts, like travel. Real quick note here, obviously the purpose of my trip is for my job and not for these videos you're watching now. So there's gonna be some missing pieces in the story that I'm gonna have to cover up with ADR just like now. Here I've arrived at the first work site that our team is working at, and I've introduced myself to everybody on the ground. That way I can grab my cameras and start taking photos and videos of the process. So here the team is performing what is called a muck out. After a flooding takes place, the infrastructures of a home is left soaking wet, which causes black mold to grow, which can easily make you very sick. When you're around black mold, you can actually just feel that the air feels thicker and heavier, and it's hard to breathe around it. So the team starts by removing all interior walls in the home and tearing out insulation. This is a very long and grueling process. Even though the walls are normally left pretty damp, it's essentially a deconstruction of the home itself. Now, it's easy to get lost in the details here, but keep in mind that this is someone's home, their primary living space that, a lot of the times, they've owned for years on end. It's one thing to witness the floodwaters rise and destroy your property, but it's another to watch as the remnants of your home are taken apart piece by piece. This process of gutting a home is vital if the homeowner wants to rebuild, as killing that black mold that's growing deep within the foundations of the building must be done as fast as possible. I was able to spend some time with Alan, the homeowner of this property, and document his story of the flood and what happened after.
I got a call from my neighbor across the street here. He told me I might want to come home and start getting some stuff out of the basement. It looked like we had a big flood coming in that night. So we took our personal stuff that can't be replaced, some of it at least, and evacuated. We came back, we weren't allowed to get back in here. I tried getting a boat or whatever to come in because we had like 10 feet of water all around the house. It was 15 feet in the house altogether, including the basement. We had lost everything. We lost all of our furniture, we lost a lot of pictures, a lot of stuff, all of our appliances. Minuteman was honestly a godsend. They are the best. They're so polite. They work hard. I don't even know what to do when they came in. It was a whirlwind when they came in, and they just got to work, and I don't know how they did it, but they are amazing. I can't thank any of them enough. I don't know how to. They were awesome people. Awesome, awesome people.
Bless him today. Bless this home. And Lord, I know you're going to restore it better than new. Thank you for your every blessing. We praise your name.